Hello again. I am Elohim. I have accent. I come from Venezuela. I'm terrible in English. This is a little trick that we practice in Amazon. When you visit Amazon or Guatemala or El Salvador, Peru, or different parts of Venezuela, and many parts of Brazil, and you try the ayahuasca rituals, cacao ceremonies, tobacco rituals, tobacco ceremonies that we have to. We have a non very popular coffee ceremony. It's not very popular yet because no one who is Latino or a person of color is doing it publicly. Just wait some time, you will find someone very white doing it and will be very popular then. And 10 years after that, people will be speaking about cultural appropriation about it. When you travel to these places to make these rituals, sometimes people feel bored, very, very bored. Like you in this video watching me. So I was in charge of the child, probably for my total lack of character. So when people visit these places with the child, I they give to me. Take care of the child, take care of all the children. And I start to teaching them tricks that we learn. I'm not in labels. I don't care if people call me shaman, brujo, medium, curandero. I don't really care. So I don't know if this is animes or totems or shamanism. I don't care. I just do it. It's just that. It's like I don't know if I am a medium or a clairvoyant. I just see the spirits. It's just that. I don't really care the names that you want to put in there. It's not important for me. It's important for other people. I understand why, but I don't care. So I don't know how you go to call this ritual. I repeat, I don't care. Something that you do, you can take this with a crystal that you know from where it comes. You can take this ritual with a rock that you take for yourself from the river or from the sea, from the mountain. You can make this with flowers. Usually I teach this spell using little flowers, little white or yellow flowers that grow up very close to the river, but I don't know how you call them here in English language. We take these flowers and what we try to do is work with the spirits of nature, try to bring, not to life, trying to bring them beyond the veil to here for a temporal, partial, for a partial space of time. It's a way of magic that we do. It's a way of energy work. We try to reconnect things. This energy work, this spell work in three ways. You can use it for healing, you can use it for protection, you can use it for put the spirits in places using your hands and your mind. Always you need to meditate before. Take 5 minutes, just relax, just sit down or stand up. I always stand up. I can't meditate when I sit down. I feel like uncomfortable. When I am stand up, I feel more open to the world in some way. I feel more comfortable. Not like I'm just sitting, just being supported. I don't feel comfortable with that. I need to feel in control like a tree. I need to stand up. You take the position that makes you feel more comfortable. Breathe very deep. Try to relax your mind. Try to close your eyes. How many eyes you think that you have? Can be 2, can be 3, can be 4. In Amazon we say that we have 5 eyes, but the popular magic says that you have just a third one here. It's okay. If you have thousands, just relax your eyes. You breathe very deep. This is filming? Oh yes, perfect, because I was filming the other day a video and after like 9 minutes speaking I noticed that I never pushed the button. I just was watching myself in the camera. And you just relax, you just breathe very deep, you take your air, and you visualize for moments. Remember, this we call the history of the air, the history of the element. You try to remember, trying to visualize from where comes this air. Try to visualize any place around the world, Australia, Africa, whatever. And trying to visualize the air moving like a little tornado. And this air comes for the leaves and comes from the ocean, comes from the rivers and from the woods and all of these places. And this air is surrounding you, and when you breathe, this air comes to you, and when you breathe out, this air comes out of you. And continue breathing, breathe out, very slow, very deep. If you feel dizzy for a moment, that's pretty normal. The first 15 times that you do it. And after that, when you are connected with the element, when you are taking the air with you, you open your eyes. You can practice the same exercise visualizing the fire, the earth, and strange but the goods of the trees. We do that. Never we do that with the water. It's prohibited. It's dangerous. Don't do it. If you are a medium and you have some experience in this department, probably you know what happens. If not, I don't go to tell you. So you make this breath work. This go to help you to connect with all the air, with all the planet, because it's not something that you are visualizing. The things that you are visualizing, these episodes that you're having in your mind, moving the air from different parts and different places, it's not something that you are creating from made up. It's a memory that you have, and you think that you are creating up, but not. It's something that you have in your mind. You are just putting some light in there. For that reason, we call these light workers and not shadow workers, because we are putting light in the spot. We are creating the spotlight. We are trying to take to the light something that is actually in there. You make all of this work, and when you feel connected with the elements, but always you need to start with the air, because it's the easy one. It's the easiest. It's the more comfortable to work. If you try to do this work with fire, or with the air, with the wood, usually you don't really see any results. And you start with the air. You feel the air coming to you. You feel that you are full of this air, and this air connects to you with all the network. You are connected actually, but you just need to remember it. Your whole body will remember that feeling to be connected when you do this exercise. You will wake up all the parts of your body in that moment, and you will feel like you are opening to the Mother Nature, to Pachamama, or Father Good, how you prefer to call him, or call it. When you do that, try to visualize your energy coming from all your body, for your arms and to your hands. And when you put your hands in someone else, you are putting all of your energy there. So depending on how you are visualizing this energy, you can heal persons. Something that people usually do in the tribes is say that if you are in a mad mode, if you don't feel comfortable, if you feel sad, if you feel anxious, I don't know how to pronounce that. If you know how to pronounce it, please send me a video with the correct pronunciation. If you feel anxiety or if you feel sadness, don't care how many years of experience you have or you think that you have. Doing this work know how to have very good results, because your anxiety, your bad mood is changing the energy that is trying to come out of your hands. We do that to heal. We make prayings. The prayings are made to receive extra powerful doses of energy from different gods, goddesses, and spirits around us. This is how we heal. This is the work of a healer. This is the most basic work. When you do that, and if you not heal someone else, if you make the same exercise, but you visualize the energy forming in your hands, and before heal someone else, you put your hands in this way. this is a protection that we do in the tribe. When you feel in danger, we do this especially very close to the river, because in the language of spirits, they recognize in any religion this sign, like you are praying, like you are asking for something, you are begging for something. You are begging because you don't understand the language of the spirit. So the spirit understands that you are trying to find the communication. The spirit understands the symbol, because spirit is moving a different world, in a different plane, in a different veil. They don't speak words and don't have any logical way to say that they speak words, because they don't have chords, vocal cords. They don't speak your language. They can manifest the language and make you feel the words forming what they are trying to say. Like when you are working with a Ouija, or sometimes when you're trying to use tarot cards. I don't believe that tarot cards are totally connected with the spirits. I think that's different, but we have some exercise that you can use to let the spirits speak with you using the tarot cards. But it's totally different. That's a different conversation. The spirits moving a plane made of energy, so they manifest the language or the feeling in a different way. When they see this sign, they know that you are begging because you need something, so they're trying to reach something. When you manifest then the energy of healing, they will try, using this same sign, they will, what they go to recognize there is you are praying and also you are manifesting healing. So my work is trying to keep this sensation, this feeling that you are transmitting to myself. I go to try to keep it. So I go to protect you, to keep this energy healing around. This is how this works. You need to make the language able for them. Especially if you are an immigrant, if you are in a different country, remember, probably the spirits don't understand your language. You should think that spirits speak languages, human languages, with mouths and tongues. So you need to try to make them understand. For that reason, we have symbols. And in American or England magic, I know that they have something called sigils. I'm not very in there, but I know that is that apparently works very well. You can look for that. Then we make this exercise with the child. That is very funny, because not always, but sometimes you can see the results. You literally can see it, and that's very, very nice. I understand, I always repeat this in my classes, that not all the witches are clairvoyants or mediums. That's true, but the fact that you are not a clairvoyant or a medium does not mean that you are not, you can be a witch. This does not mean that. On the contrary. And I always repeat in my classes, the best two witches that I find in all my life are not mediums. One of them, she literally never sees spirit in her life, but she was the most overwhelming, powerful person that I met in my life. You, being or not a medium, you can feel her presence everywhere in the moment that she comes to a room. She died in 2014 with 96 years, I think. She was initiated in Lukumi Santeria, very old, like 81, very, very old. But she was this amazing character that we can speak about her for hours, about all the stories that I has with her. So you will take, in this case I'm using this quartz that I bring from Venezuela, and you can, actually I'm not sure if it's a quartz, I'm not sure if it's a crystal quartz or a pink quartz, because it's very raw. It's totally raw, it's totally natural, so don't have time to grow up. I just literally take it in the moment that I see it. So you take your stone, you put in your hands. You need to have this stone at least for some days with you. And you go to make the same exercise, but with all the elements. You can practice doing, sorry for the sound, those are my lovely neighbors. They are doing noise all day, every day, to remind me that they are alive. They are so beautiful people. One day you practice with the air, do the meditation, open your eyes, and you say, okay, I did for today, I can repeat tomorrow. then you make the same meditation with the fire. Then you make the same meditation with the water. No, with the water, no. With the earth and with the wood. And I try to see visualizing light, but this never works. And after the meditation for many days, you will try to do it with your crystal. First with the crystal, we always try to teach to the spell to the children with flowers that they take from the river. I will go with the children, I'll take the flowers and bring to here so we can use the flowers to make this spell. But with this is easier because this channel the energy amazing the well and manifest the energy amazing the well, especially quartz. You can use amethyst or ruby or diamonds if you are a millionaire. But a quartz is enough. Take your quartz and just make all of this meditation and try to manifest all the elements one by one. You make all of this with the air, you visualize the air, you manifest the air around, you visualize the history of the air moving around your body and keeping your hands here with the crystal in the middle. Then you do the same meditation after the air, breathing in, breathing out many times with the fire. Then you do it with the earth, then you do it with the wood. And you go to put all of this energy. The crystal is in the middle of your hands, correct? So, while the crystal is in the middle of your hands, the crystal is channeling all the energy that you are bringing from around the world, from around these places, remembering that you are connected with everything. And the crystal is channeling all of this energy. Then, what you try to do is, you open your eyes, the crystal is totally charged, you put the crystal in the floor, and when the crystal is in the floor, but I don't go to it in this moment, you put the crystal in the floor and you put your hands in this way. And when you do this, yes, you notice that this is big because I broke this part of my bone years ago. When you do this, when you put your hands in this way, you visualize your energy coming from your hands to below, because we are in a physical plane now. So you are trying to manifest your energy from the metaphysical world to the physical world, and the physical world, you like it or not, has gravity. This is a thing that we do. So you try to put all your energy from your hands coming down to the crystal or the flowers that you have in there below to you in the floor. You try to put all the energy there. Try to close your eyes, continue breathing, and you give an order to bring again. Please, spirit, raw spirit, how you prefer to call them, try to make this present from yourself. What I always do and result is, please raw spirit, please simple spirit, please living spirit, who belong here to this crystal, flower, rose, quartz, whatever, just come back to your place. You pray that how many times you need it. I don't go to tell you that it's 3 times or 15 or 100. The times that you feel that you need. Don't stressful. Don't try to do it fast, because every time that you try to learn something fast, you learn bad. That is the result, and you feel tired in the end. You will do this ritual. It's going to take you like 20 minutes with the meditations and everything. You try to put again the energy in the crystal. This is what you are doing with the praying. And after that, you take the crystal and you put very close to you while you are meditating or doing any spiritual workout. That is the translation. Ejercicio espiritual is the translation, spiritual workout. The idea is that you are trying to put back in the crystal or in the flower, you are putting back in there the spirit or the little small tiny part of the spirit that belongs to this crystal that was taken from the earth. So you are trying to put in back the spirit here. Nothing related with necromancy, nothing related with that. This is totally different. This is a different topic, a different conversation, a different thing. You put the spirit back to the crystal, so you have a little ally for yourself in the crystal. And you can do the same with flowers, and you can do the same with roses that are flowers. And you can make the same with earth, with rocks, with nails, we call them caracols, these spiral things, but I don't know how, I think that is snails in English, I'm not sure. You do that so you can bring the spirit back to the crystal. The first 3 or 4 times people just feel tired and dizzy, and it's like, oh, this don't result, I don't feel anything. Because you are doing something pretty new and your body is adapting to all of this, or you are bringing a lot of energy from the different parts of the world, and you are visualizing and manifesting and moving energy for all your body, for all your nerves, for your arms, for your hands. You are doing all of this, so it's like new muscles that you are working. Like when you go to the gym and you feel, I'm tired because I have so many years without go to the gym. This is exactly the same. All your body, your physical body, your mental body, your metaphysical body, your spiritual body, all of your body, that are 9 in total, all of them are tired because you are doing something pretty new. So all the physical and metaphysical muscles, all the parts of you are tired for the exercise. So the first time you don't see the results. After some work, if you are a medium, probably you will see something. If you are not, just relax and continue doing the exercise. The spirit will try always to communicate with you and make you feel that the spirit is in there. So you have little lights in there that will be working with you. And from time to time you can not collect, because you are not doing a collection, but you can have a little altar in your home with some dried flowers, with some rocks, with some crystals, full of little spirits that will be your little lights in home. I have a lot. Because it's a funny thing to do when you visit the river or the mountain or Niagara Falls or Amazon or these beautiful parks in Argentina. You take rocks from there, or from any place that you visit in your life. Can be the river next to your home. You just take a rock and just try to practice this exercise. Don't be expensive. Don't look for expensive crystals in the store. You can do it, but try to start with something that you have in your home. Can be a little rock that you have in your pot with flowers in your window. And after that, try to evolve in the exercise and trying to do it with different things. I did it last year with pieces of agata and was pretty good, the result of the exercise. You will feel these allies around you. These are little spirits of nature that never evolved enough to be part of something really bigger, but they continue here. So you're working with them, and they feel a connection with you, because it's like, I am here, I don't belong, I never feel like I totally evolved, so I can be assistant of a sorcerer or something for a little time. This give them the strength and the energy enough to evolve with the time and turn in something bigger. I don't know if you has a term for that in English. In Asia, that's another conversation. I'm not trying to appropriate something, but I know in Asia they has this, I don't remember how they are named, but my nephews tell me about it a lot. These yokais. A yokai is a spirit that has many years of existence or something like that. It's a spirit of something. Usually the nature. In Amazon we have a similar but different belief that the spirits manifest in different ways, and they can stay here for so much time. So we do this exercise. Please try to don't do this with any dead body of a person. Don't do that. This is just to use with the spirits of nature, because they are easy to work in some way, but they are very, very powerful allies. It's a very nice exercise that you can try in your home in any moment. If someone told you that you can do this without the permission of someone qualified for this, that need to come from Amazon, you have my permission. Just that. Have a marvelous day. Have a wonderful day, and put your magic in practice. Bye. Be kind with everyone.